Shalom, shalom, shalom. No. Getting back into it again because as I read found a precept, I found a verse that I want to harp on. Matthew 25:18. But he that received one went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. Of course, they not call him like YAHAWASHI QADASH. I break the YAHAWAH, I break the RAWCHAA. halahyam QADASH, and call him like YAHAWASHI QADASH. And of course, give them honors of the apostle millstone to teach them well. But yeah, but he that have received one in terms of talents went and digged in the earth and hid his Lord's money. And talents are referring to spiritual gifts, things the Lord gave you, And most people, quote unquote, in the truth, they ain't in the truth. Hide the Lord's money, man. They hide the Lord's, they hide the Lord's money. They gave the gift, the spiritual gift, man. They take it for granted. They hide their talent, man. And don't magnify it. They do their own thing. They have a light thing. And the Lord gotta kill them for it, man. Hide your spiritual gift, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the Lord gave you. No reason. And the Lord, I'm rather one can finish it. See what the Lord did to that servant, but it is what it is, man. The book of Romans 12 and 7-6, heaven then gives differing according to the grace that is given to us, or the prophecy left prophesied, according to the propagation of faith. Or ministry less weight on ministering, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth on give, and do it in simplicity, he that rule with diligence, he that shew mercy and with cheerfulness. Brother, we're going into it, using what the Lord gave you, not rather than Daniela, on their channel, who are laborers, they're going into it, on spiritual gifts, but yeah, a spiritual gift, man. Use what the Lord gave you. The Lord gave you abundance of money, give charity, not other birds for their needs, man. The Lord gave you wisdom and understanding, use it. The Lord gave you spirit of exhortation, use it. Don't just sit on the thing the Lord gave you, man, because, hey, the Lord gotta kill you, say the least. The Lord gotta kill you. Good shit codes, like, the Lord gotta catch up to you, the Lord gotta give you, the Lord just gotta kill you, man. Be blunt. The Lord's literally gotta kill you. He gotta murder you, kill you. You're a woman, he gotta set you up to get raped. Some horrible tragedy that could come your way, man. Because the Lord gave you a gift. The Lord gave you the spirit, man. The spirit. Not Baraza one. We can keep this gift, man. Keep it going. Only like that's the book of 1 Timothy 4:14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with a laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Hey, we can't neglect this gift, man. Again, what could have happened? Let's read it. I already said twice. Well, let's read it. Matthew 25:18. But he that have received one went and did in the earth and hid Lord's money. And after a long time, the Lord of these servants cometh and reckoneth with them. And so he that received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, that deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I gave beside them 5 talents more. So he increased his gain. He flipped the money, to say the least. He got more fruit. Lord gave him fruit, and he brought more fruit. He did the job of the husbandman. He got in the ministry, he got trees, he brought forth fruit, and the Lord pleased him. It says, he said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I'll make thee ruler over many things, and down to the joy of thy Lord. So he got the king, he got the kingdom, and he had rulership over many things. He also that had received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I gained 2 other talents beside them. The Lord said to him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I'll make thee ruler over many things, and down to the joy of thy Lord. Same thing. Now, of course, to a lesser degree, he didn't get a lot. He may not have the spirit to make a lot of videos. He may make like 2 or 3 or 4 a week. Not as many of other brothers, Or maybe he just don't. He's not really a good teacher. He may not be a teacher. He may be a reader. He may be a reader. He reads at camp, but he gives a lot of charity. Or does a lot of praying. Or whatever the case may be. Whatever he does, he does. Maybe good in Hebrew. Or maybe, something. He does something, not to say the least. He has some lot that he does for the ministry. Whatever the case may be. He may be good at, ministry. He may be good at, edifying brothers, exhorting brothers, helping out brothers. When they're in need or something like that, you don't know. I ain't giving a lot. I already read some. I ain't getting a list. Things. It can really be anything. Same thing with sisters as well. Helping out your husband. Feeding your body, feeding the family, taking care of the kids. I don't have a rib. I don't know a lot. I can't get that specific because I don't have a rib, so I can't go into it. Well, for sisters, we're really doing the work of the Lord. Sincere sisters, I don't know. Sincere sister, no. Reading on. Then he which had received the 1 talent came and said, Lord, I knew thee, that thou art a hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And I was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast thine. So he didn't give a damn. Man, he just takes our stuff. He don't even work for it. He just takes what we got. He don't work for it. I'm scared. I'm scared because he's big. He's austere. I believe another one says he's an austere man. Luke 19. Because YAHAWASHI is austere. Bold. Very austere. Austere. Like austere. Luke 19:22. And he saith unto him out of thy own mouth. Also like Luke 19:20. And there came saying, Lord, behold, here's a pound which I have kept laid up in the knacking. But I fear thee because thou art an austere man. Thou takest up that thou layest not down, and reapest that thou didst not sow. An austere, it goes into bold, to say the least. Being bold, something like that. If I'm not mistaken, Like YAHAWASHI was a bold man, to say the least. And what do YAHAWASHI say? Because rigid, rough, harsh, thing like that. What do YAHAWASHI say? 22. And he saith unto him, out of thy own mouth will I judge thee, thou wicked servant. Thou knewest that I was an austere man, taking up that I laid not down, and reaping that I did not sow. Wherefore then giving not thou my money into the bank, that I might coming and might have acquired my own with usury. Making an analogy saying like, well, you might as well you gave my money over to usury, man. You might as well give my money to the bank, so I had to give more. Well, I had to pay more. Even less. You get taxed from money. And he said to him, and to them that stood by, take from him the pound, and give it to him that have 10 pounds. And he said to him, Lord, he have 10 pounds. For I say to you that unto everyone which hath shall be given. It's like, for I say to you that unto everyone which hath shall be given, and from him that hath not, even that he hath, shall be taken away from him. But those my enemies which was not, that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. This is not talking about. No, this is not talking about the elect. WFI and Sakari. This is not talking about in the kingdom. No, after we get beaten that down, not talking about in the second wilderness. You see, in the second wilderness, you get to go to the wilderness and then some of the people get killed, perish. Nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. No, it's like no. It isn't talking about that. It's talking about the wicked ass niggas and spickles. Niggas and spickles and garden hose. On the side, man. The Lord's gonna kill them because this really is talking about, before, salvation. Well, it's talking about the time of salvation, say please. When people getting beamed up, because the people who did the Lord's will, they're getting their reward. The kingdom, we're getting salvation. But this dude who didn't do the work, it's his talent. In another verse, in Matthew, he said he got cast out into outer darkness, aka he got nuked. So these enemies who aren't the people who are wicked, in quote unquote in the truth, it ain't talking about them because they'll be the people who hid the Lord's talent, and they knew the Lord's will, knew Yahawashi's will. So those enemies, those are the 2/3 in America and the wicked in general, who don't even know the Lord, who don't even know Yahawashi, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. That's talking about them. People say, well, you're really saying that the Lord, you really like, what do you mean, bro? First off, now going to another topic, but whatever. Good mother spirit, man. You people who preach that like garbage, say, well, you see, after we get beamed up, beamed down, then we can start killing. When someone's got get killed by the Lord, even though we start go up to the heavens, rejoicing before the angels, then we get beaten down, get killed. Dude, what? You sound stupid, right? You sound stupid, man. It's 1 Corinthians 15:50, man. Now this I say, brethren, that the flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of Yahweh, neither do corruption inherit incorruption. And you're saying we're going off in this, is that the elect are going to go off in the second wilderness, because you're trying to refer to Ezekiel 20, for that madness, you're trying to refer there, but not work. And we're not even talking about, man, it's not even talking, because going precept on precept, oh shit, so like you. Just a second, so like you. There we go. Call my YAHAWASHI, so like it. Hey, going upon precept on precept. First things first, the elect are going to get sealed and saved. The wicked on this earth are going to die. Now, you're saying that the elect are going to go off in the wilderness and purge, because some of them are going to be the rebels like, nick, nigga. You're saying that there's still corruption in corruption, which is not going to work, nor make sense, because reading on, behold, I shew you a mystery. We should not all sleep. We should be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, the last trumpet, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruption must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. No. And they don't believe in this. And side note, Scary don't believe in this because it goes against their doctrine. No. It goes against their doctrine. Their made up doctrine that they got from their false understanding. It goes against what they say because they don't have the spirit, man. They're carnal men. Carnal. It's Hicks, man. And it's a sad thing because the Lord didn't give them the spirit to understand nor receive this truth, man. That would have to deny scriptures because they carnal, man. And trying to work. They're not book the words of Paul in books Hebrews, man. No, because they can't get it. The Lord, spiritually crop dusted them. Spiritually crop dusted them. Another point as well, some other topic. He goes to where here for immortal, undying mortality everlasting. Another thing they said, we're going to live for 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven. Then after 1,000 years, we're going to go over to the third heaven, and then we're going to come back down for some reason. And then after that, we're going to be born again, and then we're going to live for another 1,000 years. And the same thing, bruh. And this reason to go to 1 Timothy 6:16. It's talking about in context Yahawah, who only have immortality. He only possesses immortality. This is what the precept goes into. He only possesses immortality. Yahawah only possesses immortality. It doesn't mean that he's the only one who has immortality. And people say, well, no, I don't agree with you. Well, does YAHAWASHI have immortality? Is he going to live for 1,000 years, die, and respawn into another woman's womb, and then go to another life cycle? Is that going to happen to YAHAWASHI? Is that going to happen to the angels? No. We're on that topic. Is that going to happen to the Holy Spirit? No. Today's holy don't have immortality. No, that's why you gotta have understanding. Can't really believe everything you've been saying, man, because they go off. No. Simple, man. Simple. And let alone us. No. Wabba want us. No. As Scripture says, that the elect are going to be made immortal. Same word, same definition, same point. Dwelling in the light, I think I finished it off, who only have immortality, and it means he only possesses immortality. It doesn't mean he's the only one that has immortality. Dwelling in the light, which no man can approach unto, whom no man have seen nor can see, to whom be honor and power everlasting. Amen. And make the silly argument like, will the world get overpopulated? The Lord can expand the world, bro. Is it burdensome to the Lord to expand the land mass? Is it burdensome to the Lord to make another planets? Because we gotta go to another planets as well. And they start coughing against it like, oh, you gonna go to another planet? Are you gonna go to the moon? Or are you gonna go to Mars? Like oh my God. Come on, bro. Are you saying it's too difficult to for the Lord to make another planet, another galaxy, and make another place habitable for man to live on? We're gonna have spaceships, man. People, man, without understanding, is annoying as well because they believe that stuff, man. The people follow and believe that stuff, man. And they got no understanding. Well, yeah, he's right, man. He's right because he get it flashy. He sound cool. He looks cool. But he's wrong, man. Just like Ron Dalton. He's wrong, man. Meanwhile, so when this corruptible shall have put on corruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up in victory. No. Death is swallowed up in victory. So, again, no. We're not going to die in, it's like saying we. but the elect are not going to die in the second wilderness. Ezekiel 20 is talking about the rebels. No, people who after the world, no, Jake and Eve after the world is destroyed. No, the YAHAWASHI beings of the elect and saves them. No, Jake and Eve who still remain, somehow they get killed. They get gathered to Israel, gathered in the wilderness and killed, burned. The rebels are gonna get purged after they get gathered, man. That's what we're going into, man. I didn't even plan to get into it. I'm gonna go into it again. No. Might as well get to the point. No, Ezekiel 20 and 36, like as a plead with your fathers in the wilderness of the land of Egypt, so I plead with you, save Yahweh power. Now I'll cause you to pass under the rod, and I'll bring you into the bond of the covenant. And we'll give you a new covenant, and I'll purge out from among you the rebels, and them that transgress against me. And I'll bring them forth out of the country where they sojourn. So they're gonna, again. These are getting gathered after the elect are already gathered. Because this, again, context is talking about after the elect are already gathered. So they're going to get gathered after. Where they sojourn, and they shall not enter into the land of Israel. You should know that I am Yahweh. So I'm Yahweh. It's like, they should know that I'm Yahweh. So they got to get gathered and killed in the wilderness, the second wilderness. That's where they're going to die. They're going to die there. For the wickedness. The rebels. Those who don't want the Lord to reign. They get murked on the face of the earth like superheroes, man. You elect the Lord. No? You get priest of that. God want to get priest of that. It is what it is. I didn't even plan to get into this, man. Hey, the spirit. No. Guys, man. The spirit guys. Calling like YAHAWASHI from QADASH for it. There goes the book of Zechariah. Zechariah 9 and 13. Call him like YAHAWASHI from QADASH. Salaki. No, stuffy nose, Salaki. Zechariah 9:13. When I bet Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and raise up the sons of Zidon against thee, against thy sons of Greece, and made thee as the sword of a mighty man. The word for Greece goes into Japheth, but right now, go to Japheth, but really not even talking about Japheth. No, we're talking about Esau, who lives in the land of Japheth. And Esau is not Japheth. 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 I say it 3 times. A 4th one to be sure. Esau is not Japheth. Esau is not Japheth, man. People, Ron the Bon Don Jr. saying that Esau is Japheth. No, he's not Japheth, man. He ain't Japheth. He ain't Japheth. Esau is barely in power, man. Well, not Esau. Japheth is barely in power. In biblical prophecy, Gog and Magog, again, are not Japheth. No, not the nation Japheth. They're in the land of Japheth, but not the nation Japheth. Psalms 83 already named all the nations are taking crafty counsel against us. None of them are Japheth. Esau's already got the blessing of the whole earth that never been fulfilled, and every time it was fulfilled, well, I guess you could say was quote unquote fulfilled, wasn't truly. When Esau was in power, though, were the Romans, the Greeks, the real Greeks, the real Romans. I should say the real Romans, the fake Romans, the fake Greeks. Because really, Esau wasn't even the real Greeks or the real Romans. They're Japheth. Esau really wasn't even the real Greeks or the real Romans, man. They're fakes. They took their heritage, and then they took our heritage. They're literally thieves, man. They're thieves. No, because the real, the Minoans and the Massarenes, the Massanes, whatever, they're so-called dark-skinned people. No. Wait, I don't want to do that. They're so-called dark-skinned people. No. Someone like, now Esau trying to portray them as white people. Because Esau crafty. Trying to make everyone a devil so they can confuse the whole earth, making it seem like devils. The whole earth is devils. Not. No. Yeah, good picture of that. The good pictures are really the Minoans. Minoans. No. Yeah, there's a good picture. These were the ancient Greeks. No. These people. These Japhites. With their weird idolatry. No. Yeah, weirdo. Yeah, it's it's weird, man. And no, the Japheth is. People say, oh, well, these people are the real name, because you say, oh, they real people are Native American. No. And I really can't, you really can see, man, that the Japhites have no, they're weird, man. Sun skirts and all. Breasts all out. They weird ass people, man. They had their weird sun gods. Think of that. But Jake, the Spanish Americans, they are completely different. You can see it. Not only, of course, the artifacts and shit. It's like the artifacts of the Hebrew artifacts of the Lost Lewis stones. Oh, Decalogus stone. I was saying that right, Decalogus stones. It's like Back Creek stone. People saying it's fake. Esau saying it's fake. Another thing is, well, people saying it's fake because Esau says it's fake. Said by the Mormons, not. And by the Lord, man. They just don't believe it because they believe Esau. They rather believe Esau than the Lord, man. It really just goes to show that these minorities are not the same people as the Israelites. Not the same people as the Spanish Americans, the Northern Kingdom. Look at these people, man. They look completely different. And weird as fuck. If you concubine, the good use of a Japhite is a concubine. If you good concubines, and that's about it. That's like it, That's about it. They make themselves open for it. They make themselves open for it. But yeah, that's the main point, Yeah, that's again the main point. But yeah, but the Spanish Americans have sold the earth. I can't keep looking at it. You saw enough. That garbage, man. I can get out of there, man. But yeah, this is Zechariah 9:13. Why I bent Judah for me, fill the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons of Zion against thyself to Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man, and Yahweh shall be seen over them. Wait, what? How will Yahweh? Well, of course, it's talking about YAHAWASHI, really. Well, let me read this whole thing. Yahweh shall be seen over them. His arrow shall go forth as the lightning. Yahweh power shall blow the trumpet and shall go with the whirlwind to the south. Now, how will this happen? Raw and dawn? What is this? A little angel? Can we flying over? Well, didn't this thing happen already? No, with Egypt? When the Lord split the sea? And he escaped from Egypt? Nobody to believe that, but hey, we believe that. No? When he escaped from Egypt? When the Lord was over us in the pillar of fire? Well, Lord YAHAWASHI was over us in the pillar of fire? And what was that pillar of fire? What was that cloud? A cherry. A so-called UFO. No? That was over us. That was guiding us out of Egypt. And they say, oh, it's stupid doctrine. For your stupid doctrine saying that the chariots are UFOs. Are you saying that the Egyptian chariots are UFOs? Like, come on, bro. Childish arguments, man. Childish arguments, man. But notice, again, the elect, I agree, yes. Gods on the earth, man. Yahweh shall defend them, and they shall devour, and subdue with slingstones, and they shall drink and make a noise as through wine, and they shall be filled like bowls and as corners of altar. Yahweh their power shall save them in the day as a flock of his host, where they shall be as the stones of a crown lifted up as the ensign upon his hand. No. But hey, the wicked, they ain't gotta be saved though. And you can go back to the main topic of the video. Cause the spirit had me go a different direction, no? It's all the spirit. Calling like YAHAWASHI QADASH. No? Might start at 18 again. Calling like YAHAWASHI QADASH. Might be 25 and 18. But he that received one went and digged in the earth and hid his money. No, people are in the town. And after a long time, the Lord, these servants cometh for reckoning for them. And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought forth other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more. The Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou art faithful over a few things, I'll make thee ruler over many things. And down to the joy of thy Lord. He also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Shalakia. Go ahead, man. Shalakia. So, he also that have received 2 talents came and said, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 2 talents. Behold, I have gained 2 other talents beside them. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things, I'll make thee ruler over many things. Enter down to the joy of thy Lord. Then he which had received 1 talent came and said, Lord, and knew that thou art heard, thou art hard man, reaping where thou hast not sown, and gathering where thou hast not strawed. And thou was afraid, and went and hid thy talent in the earth. Lo, there thou hast that is thine. The Lord answered and said to him, thou wicked and slothful servant, thou knewest that I reap where I sown not, and gathered where I had not strawed. Thou oughtest therefore to have put my money to the exchangers, and then at my coming I should have received my own with usury. I might as well just not even put my money. You might as well not even done, man. Might as well put my money again to the exchangers to be taxed for my money. So made it worse for yourself, man. Or did something with it. Nah, you did nothing. And there's most of the people, man, they do nothing. Take therefore the talent from him and give it unto him which hath 10 talents. Unto every one that hath shall be given, and he shall have abundance. But him that hath not shall be taken away, in that which he hath. And cast ye the unprofitable servant into the outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth. The weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. So again, that's why I said they gotta die. They're not using the word, the Spirit of the Lord. They're not using the things the Lord gave you. The Lord gotta kill you, man. Not Verizon woman, not part of the number. Of course, saying that call him like HAWASHI from QADASH. Barakah Yahawah, Barakah RAWCHAA, HAWASHI from QADASH. The call him like HAWASHI from QADASH. Of course, give him double honors at the possible millstone, teach you well. And Lord, if I question, comments, or offend, leave in the comment section down below, and Lord, go over his office will be your Lord will. You gotta praise YAHAWASHI from QADASH. You can do an honors at the bottom of the millstone, teach you well. So like he was not saying, but call him like YAHAWASHI from QADASH. Shalom.